She comes here a lot?
Yeah.
This is nice though. You're on the beach. Where's your brother?
Way over there.
Okay.
In the water.
He's in the water? Alright.
He's like on the tree.
No, okay.
It's hard to see his legs though.
Alright, so we're gonna, this is Grand Isle. This is at Friday night. We set up shop way over there. Well, we just come to the conclusion, the committee had a meeting and we decided we're going to move the whole tent, Brent's tent and everything, and we're going to move it all up here by the water, where it's breezier, because back there, let me turn off my night vision here. Because of the fact that you have more of you have mosquitoes back there, and the air is a little bit not as windier, so we're going to reset up camp. You got that?
Hello.
Hello. So we ate barbecue, we cooked barbecue tonight.
Yep.
Had a little mosquitoes though, that's our problem. And there's what's his name, Matthew? Okay, there's Matthew. What you found in there? You found a chair in the water? You found a chair? I don't know. I hope that don't happen all night, because that's not gonna make it. I'm shooting radar. How fast you going? You had to pass right there?
No.
You had to? I ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna have to park. I'm gonna have to move closer. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move closer. I'll stop all that. That ain't gonna happen.
I laughed so hard I had to pee.
What happened?
So I went to pee and the van wasn't there.
That happens to the best of. What happened?
Then we were walking back. We were talking about the pistachio killer.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden I said, and now we're gonna go move the tent. What does that look like?
Alright, we're gonna talk about the pistachio killer. Brent made friends with the guy next, and he was by himself. Brent felt sorry for him, so he decided to offer him some supper and found out all he was eating was pistachios. But we're starting to get a little nervous. He's by himself, he's secluded. All he does is eat nuts. We don't know if he's nuts. So now we're moving our house. So he's scared of the pistachio killer. Let's go check and see the progress of the tent moving our settlement. I have to take an interview of what we have already so you get an idea how this was all set up. I brought my little screened in tent thing, which we're going to move tomorrow. We're not going to move that tonight, but he wants to move his tent. So we got it. We brought on the firewood. But you know, I got my tiki torches. See, it's real nice.
How's it going?
And here's Brent's moving his house. You're in your house?
Help. Debbie thinks we can move this all at one time.
It's not gonna work that easy?
No.
Okay.
You video?
I'm videoing this.
Wait,
At least we document.
wait, Debbie, slow down.
Alright,
You walk right on top of the fire.
ladies and gentlemen, a tent. There's a tent.
Cheerios.
Moving. Wait, I gotta bring a torch.
Cheerios.
Wait.
Go to the left.
Alright. Wait, we need more light. Here it
3
is.
o'clock in the morning.
And look,
It's hot.
all the islanders are wondering about us right now.
Go to the left. There you go. Matthew says, "What's wrong with you?" We
You
were
ready to go to
sleeping that
bed?
night.
You ready to go to bed?
Matthew, what happened? We couldn't see y'all. To the left.
In the park ranger
Like Mark.
3 in the morning. Okay, move your tent back. I'll pee-pee on your badge.
I love. I'll pee on his house. Why do you keep scoring like that? Left.
Well, you
going
gotta
right
move
again?
your sails in the wrong direction.
Out of the way.
Your sail's in the wrong direction.
I know, your sail's like,
Something else I can hold.
like Mark, you hook to the right.
So here the islanders are moving their home.
Yeah, at least it's not full of sand. We had it nice.
Make sure.
Drug it across 300 yards of sand.
Okay, make sure you know where the tide comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're good enough distance. You want to go a little bit more? Nah, I think you got a good deal.
All right, we got to sleep in it like this.
That's how Kevin slept in the tent he borrowed from Bill. He tied it to my bumper and I went to go get some muffins the next morning. Tore half the tent apart. I'm serious, that's what happened.
Wait, Debbie wants to know where a rubber mallet is. That ain't no rubber.
Where you pulled that out
That
from?
ain't no rubber mallet.
Where you pulled that?
Man, look, we got a serial killer problem. we had to run.
He made us nervous. You gave him some chicken?
I gave some chickens and red beans, and he liked Brenda.
Oh Lord.
He said Miss Brenda's pretty.
Uh-oh, he said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you gotta stay over here.
That's it. Woo, look, we left $14,000 worth of stuff over there. Just because Miss Brenda's pretty.
And Glenda's real name is Brenda.
Man, that wasn't the point we should have been dragging.
Ham.
Oh,
Guys, the
God.
duck.
You sleeping by yourself. I want to sleep with God.
I had my end lifted up.
Oh, you blame that on Glenda? Miss Brenda?
Blame it on Roberta. Yeah.
Oh, this is a lot. I bet I got a light. I know how to light.
Oh, man. Hey, I got a... Well, I don't have one. It's way over there.
At Motor House.
It's where I paid $20.
Put a steak in that oven?
Not yet. Well, you know what I hate pulling hard like this? It makes you squeeze too hard.
Wait, I got a light. I got a light lantern right there.
All right, and a banana. P5 for Fanta. We got the only tent on the beach.
Yep.
You should have seen the stuff that came out of this tent.
I can
don't wanna hear
imagine.
that. Oh yeah. Glenda was peeing on herself.
She said you had to go pee in the van, but the van wasn't there.
She saw them unload a plane. You know how when they come, they got all the luggage passing by?
Yeah.
She was like, ah.
Yeah, Kevin went to put, I had it on video, went to put up Bill's tent.
Steaks.
No, Brent.
Come on. Gotta finish the job.
All right. Well, they put up,
But I don't see a camera.
you don't see the camera? You're on the beach, listen to Good Time Charlie, sing the blues.
Say what?
No, as soon as we pull up, we got these people pull up. But they're not camping. I hope they're not camping. You better not be camping. You better not be pulling no freaking tent out of that trunk. Looks like a tent.
You gonna move back in a little while?
All right.
I think the next time. Okay, we can clean that.
You're just gonna leave it in there?
What do you want to do with it?
I mean, okay. And so the boat stays here?
The boat stays here. It's like the buck stops here.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna. Okay.
Put it in the water.
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, I'm
Back up your boat. See how far back you can go.
I'm gonna have to go
Gotta
back
move
pretty
your
far.
boat, sir. You can't leave your boat right here on the
All right, somebody open the door. Can't go no more.
I know. This is a lot of work.
Yeah, I was doing fine. But somebody said the serial killer's
The peanut eater. The
You
peanut.
believe me? Since when has anybody listened to me?
Well, I got kind of nervous too.
All he brought was pistachio?
Yeah, you only brought pistachios and a knife.
But they got a nice fire at that campsite over there.
No, and he's meeting up with his friend at what time?
Yeah, no, he told his friend, when you go to work tonight, wake me up. That's when I said, okay, it's time to move. I don't like people who get up at 4 in the morning. I hope it don't rain. Boy, then that would piss me off.
Moment of truth.
Yep. All right, he told me we can stay here.
Oh man, I'm gonna kill somebody.
He told me last time I was here.
I'm gonna have to kill somebody.
If
You got a knife?
the pistachio
You have a
don't do it?
knife?
Why?
I might kill that park ranger.
No. You asked him last time.
I asked him when I left. I went up to the
Did you get her
deer.
name?
It's a man.
You and Glenda go ask her. She's like more in the yellow. Her name's Butch. Go ahead. Hey, babe.
Hello.
Hey,
I'm going to the beach.
For me, I looked in the back and said, oh, I think I'm on the road. That was about 15 years ago. Well, 20 years ago when I was a little young.
well, the beach used to be all the way up there where the jetties, I mean the rocks are at.
Last year.
Oh, that.
Sleeping gas pillows, body pillows.
Okay, y'all getting a divorce?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what you tell that what you the other day we all come into the house, Matthew said something and I said I repeated or asked, what did you say? And whatever I said, I don't even know what it was. Brent goes, you want a divorce? And I'm like, no, I said whatever. And then he starts laughing, he goes, well, I figured we'd go enjoy ourselves for the weekend
Yeah,
first at least.
First.
you know?
Yeah, then we can get into that after.
Do we get that
I
out?
got $600 invested in
You got too much crap in here.
Yeah.
Wait.
Go get your generator.
So hot.
You know what?
Bring it hot.
You know what? It looks like what we used to look like.
Hey, it only takes one time. Look, when I say that, I want you to look at the crystalline structures all over my arm. When I say it only takes one
Yeah, yeah.
time.
You come do this.
Did you bring your vacuum cleaner?
No, didn't bring a vacuum cleaner. Look at this. Okay, you want to make a loan at the bank to come to Grand Isle?
You didn't bring your vacuum cleaner?
Just for the weekend.
You need to save it.
Well, look, I want to get it before it gets in here.
We're survivors. That's what they do.
Yeah. I don't think this is what they meant. Look, I don't think survivors had this either.
No. Hello, this is this Butch park ranger. She can't do this all night. Park a truck with a light.
Ask Butch if he can go chop us some wood. Butch.
I had the mayor's phone on speed dial ready to call him if she told me some little I said, we ain't moving.
It's just the mayor of Thibodeau.
I know, but he has pull in Jefferson Parish.
You see, Debbie, where that light is and your pillow is? There's a mosquito on that pillow.
Oh
That's
Lord,
nice,
let's
I know.
move.
I think we should move 8 foot, no, 7 foot
Closer
to
to
the
the
right.
water.
Yeah, 7 foot to the right is going to make my
And
day.
like, okay, if I want to park in the water, I can park if I want.
Well, I almost told her that. You
What's
know,
it to
doesn't
you?
matter where we're from.
Yeah, if we want to rust.
We entertain the rest of the group. I think
There's something, you pull up here and the guy in the truck come up. See what you started? There you go.
that fits better.
Alright.
All right, Debbie.
It's mobile.
Let me sweat for a second.
Yeah, sweat for a second. You need some air.
Something like that.
I don't think we even need to put the beds out.
Why don't you just put a van like that?
I don't think we need to put the beds out.
Why do you have plastic that's like
Because that's how.
hot?
I don't know.
We're gonna be leaving tomorrow.
This is Top Cops.
That's what we've been doing, keeping them doggies moving. Matthew, you still want a flashlight? You hear that song?
They're floundering.
Yeah, we all going to the bathhouse.
We just finally finished moving the tents.
Who's
It's
floundering?
1 o'clock.
In the water?
We have sand in every orifice
Right there.
of our bodies.
Dude,
These are stupid people who are floundering. They have no idea what how much sand they got in their
Brett was
orifice.
like, when we were
Yeah.
talking,
I have my gigs all ready to go.
I know when we talked about coming here, we had to go in the attic for something a while back, and Brett's like, "Oh, we got flounder gigs." I said, "Nah, you can't do that until like midnight or so."
It's midnight.
And
Cinderella.
I don't
Don't
feel like
you worry,
being
none.
in water at
Look,
midnight.
look, he just got one. He got one. Look,
How can you tell?
he got a pirogue.
What a pirogue.
Guy's on the beach. Guy in the water.
Oh. I have a blow up boat
Let it go.
in the front
yeah,
of the boat.
yeah. We can do that later.
Look at these people, they're just not
They're
getting
just
here.
getting here. And they
Watch out.
They parked in front of the beach
Oh,
house.
let's help them.
We know how to do that. I'm gonna go around to the parking lot part of this, so you're gonna have to walk through all the way up there.
Can we just like go to the beach house instead?
No, we're going to the beach house. I'm going to the, where is the
They got
beach
the
house?
same one we got.
Sorry. But look, the storm can come in. Just bring me to the beach house.
You slept real well?
No,
Why not?
I slept many times.
You didn't sleep?
I need to potty.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Then you can investigate my night's sleep, okay?
Alright. Okay, we moved all our crap. There is no breeze. There's always a breeze on Grand Isle. I mean, look, the smoke's going towards the Gulf. This is what we've been doing all night and all morning. Moving stuff. Look, the sweat. That's what I look like too. That's what I looked like while I was sleeping.
Okay, guys, doing breakfast.
Come on. You got it? The button?
Yeah, it says record.
Okay, then record. That's it on there. Like that. It's bad when you gotta put fans up on the beach to get some air. Ain't no air. Last time was no air. Red slept with the fan on his head. I slept with the fan in my head. I took a rag and I put some ice in it. And I had that in my face.
It was the air conditioner, huh?
That was my air conditioner. I cannot believe so little of a breeze on the beach. First in history. Never been here. Put a little bit in that Is the water done? Just going? Look, no
Y'all
breeze.
get those breads and so sharing them.
Huh?
So y'all get those breads and so sharing the kids how to.
Choke it.
So why don't you come eat so we can pick up all this mess?
In the Sahara Desert.
It's 1,212 degrees. I didn't even have to light the fire.
Man, I can't get over how the. I mean, we came up all the time. Everything's flapping. Your papers fly away. I got fans on in there right
Maybe
now.
that's why they said today's gonna be the hottest day.
Yeah, there's
here.
no airflow. Now, how did they figure that? Why wouldn't they have air on the Gulf? They always have an air. They always got breeze. Who stole the seasick and the breeze?
Our neighbor said we were the quietest neighbors he ever had.
Well,
The little ruckus right at first, and then we're gone. We're in the water, just washing your hands. So I wanted to get you before you got out there.
are you hot, Matthew?
The tide comes up again.
Yeah, you're gonna have water in your vehicle not too long. If the tide hadn't come up all the way, I know it hasn't. Come on, breeze. Somebody blow. Matthew, blow real hard. We need a breeze. Hi. Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna ride? I don't know, I think he bought it for Matthew. But I don't see Matthew running it.
He was the whole time. Brent just got it.
Oh, okay.
He was way out there.
That's sad when you can do something like that in the Gulf right there by the beach. There's not even enough waves.
Well, you know, if they can do that in the morning and then this afternoon the breeze kicks up and we can breeze it, then that would be good.
Yeah. I don't know, but then people in there are getting jolted around that boat.
I think they flew out.
Oh Lord, one just threw up.
See, this is from all that hauling and that stuff last night.
Yeah, we did some moving around last night. I got all beat up from the
Sand, I got sand and
muffler
termite
burns.
polish. That is disgusting.
Okay.
This one, my termite polish was weird. It's got sand burn.
I got a little bit of a breeze. See how the tent's starting to move a little bit? Let's see where Brent's at. We done lost Brent. We don't know where Brent went. Alright, we bought a fort. Fort something.
And Daddy.
Oh, you don't want to know about what your daddy did. Anyway, that's the fort. They're trying to crab out here. Took the boat out here on this little island thing. Huh? Woo, it's hot. It is hot. I'm getting ready to get in the water. Alright.
Porpoise guy right in front of the boat.
Oh yeah?
Right there.
Yep.
One and a half. You want, you can climb it.
All right, we're here by the fort again on the on that side of it. Crabbed a little bit, didn't catch much. Glenda's got white latex paint on the back, on her back, for sunscreen.
Who are you talking to?
To me, I'm narrating, telling what the event is all about.
Narrate.
Got to narrate. All right. It is now 3 something in the morning and there's lightning galore.